a year ago, my parents put me inside their car against my will, locked the doors and windows, and drove me away from my childhood home. I sobbed, yelled, and banged on the windows because I knew what they were doing would destroy my life as I knew it. In reality, my parents weren't determined to ruin my life. They were determined to save it. After months of failed intervention attempts, my pediatrician had verified their worst fears. I had lost 50 pounds, my heart rate was in the 30s, among so many other medical issues, and I needed an immediate hospital admission to save my life. I was panicked because I knew the precariously built house of cards I had constructed based on the reward of restriction threatened to come tumbling down, and that terrified me. Doctors kept insisting that food was indeed the medicine my brain and body needed, yet every shake, every meal, and especially the VD tube I was eventually given, felt like torture. I was certain there was no way anyone could possibly understand the way my brain craved and demanded the restriction. Yet, as I began treatment, I was stunned to find that there were so many of us, people of all ages, genders, and backgrounds, all terrified of the very thing necessary to our survival: food. And it was in that moment that I confronted with myself what I long knew in my heart to be true. I had anorexia. Yet, what I was slowly beginning to realize was that I was far from alone. The reality is, eating disorders are far more common than most people realize, with about 30 million Americans, which is practically the population of Texas, experiencing one. Not to mention, during the time that we will all be gathered together here tonight, someone will lose their life to one. The tragic reality of anorexia is that it carries the highest mortality rate of any mental illness, with one person dying every 52 minutes. And so, my message to you, to all of you, is that your life is worth fighting for. Coming from someone who once thought that recovery meant my life was over, let me assure you that what recovery actually meant was that my life was finally able to begin. The idea of food used to bring me indescribable amounts of fear and dread. My days were spent fixated on it. How to avoid it, how to ignore it, how to both work around and live without it. It was exhausting. Being in recovery from my eating disorder has brought me freedom and a peace that I once found so elusive. Because while food is indeed critical to our survival, it is so much more than that. It is culture, it is communion, and it is celebration. Recovery has meant cooking delicious meals for myself, celebrating my birthday with my favorite desserts, and going on coffee dates with my dad. All because my body deserves it. Because I deserve it. And you deserve it too. Thank you.